Hello, boys. It is I mean, it is Johnny White here, and I'm gonna bring you something a little bit different, man. This isn't gonna be for everybody. There's no way this game is gonna be for everybody, but it's for me. Okay, this is I like this kind of stuff. We have today with us the World of Mixed Martial Arts 5, or WOMMA5 or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Anyways, what this game essentially is we are in a universe. If you've ever played WWE 2K universe mode, that is what this is, but on drugs. It's got everything, man. Every last little bit is in here, right? And I have customized a whole universe with randomly generated players that have their own backstories and things like that. So we're gonna get to see characters build their own backstories and become their own names, right? So I like it this way better than taking like the UFC or something. We've also created our own league. This isn't the UFC. This is here I can actually tour you guys my company. Tour company. This is Metro's World Fighting. That's right, it's Metro's World Fighting, which means subscribers are going to be throughout this league. They're going to come in and go. We're going to get to see their careers. We all know the subs played their MFL careers. You know, we know who's had success there and stuff like that. But what if they were in the octagon? What kind of success would they have? We're going to find out. The company opened in May 2022. It's been in the works for a minute. It's the highest level here in this universe. It is the top dog for MMA. All right, there's no other company that's better than us. But we got to keep it that way because we are competing. Your boy Johnny White here is competing against other companies. So we got to make sure we set up events that are going to perform and be entertaining to watch. There are other companies out there trying to snag the same players. These are all the current active fighters, but they're not under contract. As you can see, you can just click on any one and they're not active, they're active, but they're not, with a company yet. And I will be adding their faces, or hopefully I can add faces to the players' profile. I gotta figure out how to do that. I know you can do it. I'm hoping that we can do that. But this is just a little test run for episode 1. Now, I've got to go through this whole list and try and get my roster built for my company, for my MMA company, right? Metro's World Fighting, right? So if we go to, real quick, roster, we have nobody. So we got to fix that. That's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to skip forward, but I wanted to just show you guys. So here's the other, technically there's 3 other companies. There's the Japan MMA, there's Europe FN, and American Ultra MMA. All right, they're the second ranked, third ranked. Japan's last. We are number 1 though. We gotta keep it that way. We gotta keep it that way. We're all opening at the same time. So yeah, and our current roster categories or weight categories are just 5. I want to keep it to 5: lightweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight, and super heavyweight. We got the big boys. We're gonna go down to lightweight, but that's about it. That can change. Everything can change. We have rankings, belts. Right now I have to make those. Again, I haven't done that, but we'll be able to look at history. Nothing ever gets lost in this game. Everything is tracked. Everything. All right, so we'll be able to look back at any type of stat line we want to, and that's what's going to be awesome. Our job is, my job here is to be the best owner of the, manager of MMA. What's cool about this game is, though there's, if you're looking right here, these are the 4 current MMA that are up and running right now. They can go out of business, and new ones can form. But what's really cool is they can form by players. Say, you know, for instance, Carl Pulver here has a fantastic, you know, run of a career. He makes a ton of money. He becomes a millionaire, and he wants to open up his own MMA. He can do that. We could see him be the owner of a new MMA. And so that's going to be really cool for subscribers, because there is an option in here for me to add more players. And I can do this live stream, and if a sub takes over an MMA, he can compete with me trying to manage a better MMA, and you know, he can just tell me who he wants to go for, things like that. It's a really cool, it's got potential. But for now, I got to learn the ins and outs of the game and try and continue to stay on top. That's going to be the job here. So I got to get players on the roster. So that's going to be my job here. That's what I'm about to do right now. We have some subscribers put in, but they're not going to come in until a certain year. So like right now we're in year, or we're in the first week of December of 2022. All right. But some players may not come in until 2024 or 2025. But with that being said, you know, I have had to go ahead and put some subscribers, just a couple, already ahead in here. And I got to make sure I get them to come to the World Fighting MMA. All right, they got to come to my company, no one else's. I think we got Luke Carnahan as one, and Zach Keister as one, who will be starting from day one of the series. Now, if you click on a fighter here, this is so cool. It gives everyone a backstory. It's randomly generated. But Zach King Keister, he's 0-0. He is an American heavyweight fighter. He's an accomplished boxer. He's a high-level boxer. He is an accomplished karate fighter. He is known for his ability to submit people with his Americana. What the fluff? Did I say that right? I probably look stupid. I don't even know. He is a determined fighter. He is known for his strong mental game. Oh, it's almost too perfect. His best name value. He's mid-level international. Likely uses the potentially a main eventing. So yeah. So he is in the heavyweight, but it's so cool because we're not done there. Like, look at all the things we can do. Fight history. He hasn't fought yet, right? So he hasn't had his debut, but I can look at his skills, and this is going to be determined on how much I scout him, right? So Zach Keister currently has a scouting level of 2 out of 10. So we don't know much about this guy. So the wrestling, we that could be wrong. Ground, we don't. All these attributes could be wrong. We need to scout him a lot better. He's, you know, only 20% scouted, right? So that's how that works. Employment history, you can see where, you know, where he's went, things like that. His achievements, okay. Personality, he's a loose cannon. His persona, he's a troll. I mean, this is perfect. I want to add, you guys, create a character, you know, role playing, you know. It doesn't have to be yourself. Get in here and let me put you in this file just for myself, just so I have some of you guys in here for my personal playthrough. I love having you guys in here, but you know, let me know, like, you can seriously get creative with this thing, man. You know, you can another thing, kind of like 2K for basketball, what do you value the most? Are you loyal? Do you want money? Do you want fame and fortune? Do you want to be remembered as the greatest of all time? Because those are personal things I can set. You know, you can be a person who's about the money, or you can be a person who's about the fame. You know, those kind of things. You can talk crap. You can be respectful. You know, dude, it's got everything in this game. It's literally got everything. All right. We got a couple people already in here, like Daniel the Zim Reaper. Matter of fact, is he? Oh, he is already active. Daniel, American Dolphin, Daniel Zimmer. What the fuck? What the heck? That's not right. It's the Zim Reaper, ain't it? No, it's American Dolphin, baby. American Dolphin, Daniel Zimmer. 0-0. He was an American heavyweight fighter. Ooh, same weight division. He is a national caliber kickboxer, baby. Okay, you know, the American Dolphin, baby. American Dolphin. Give you his profile. Maybe not as good on the same level, you know, as Keister, but, you know, again, we don't know much about him. We got to figure all this out, all right? And, you know, I got to figure out how I can get pictures in this because I don't want to play without pictures. So I'm not going to start this until I get pictures, or at least I'm hoping I can get some pictures in here. I got to figure out how to do that, man. It'll make it more immersive. So, yeah, that's this game, man. We're going to play it. I got to build my roster up. And I get to set the main events. I have to negotiate with these players, make sure I get them on a contract. For instance, like if I wanted to bring in Keister here, right? I'm going to negotiate with him, and I'm going to be like, you know what? I want you to be an exclusive fighter, all right? I want you to fight for us. I want you to be the big name. I want this contract to be. It doesn't really matter necessarily. We'll just say 6 years, it's 10 fights, whichever comes first. So which fight, whichever first of those fights, 4 fights would be half would be guaranteed. Your base pay is gonna be 90,000, whatever. You know, all this stuff I can change. I can change the main event win bonus, things like that. And then basically I send it to him, and then you got to see, does he accept it, those kind of things. And then he is on the roster for at least 10 fights, and then we got to continue to negotiate once they, you know, continue on, those kind of things. There's also popularity and things like that. It's a very in-depth game. It's very fun. There is a simulation fighting engine that you do get to watch, but you know, there's not going to be any, like, I guess you would say, gameplay. So that's going to be a big turnoff for a lot of people, not for me. All right, I like the hype, and there is a simulator, like when you're playing Madden and you quick sim, like while you're on the field and you get to see the little bars go. That's kind of how this works. All right, so you're going to get to see, you know, play-by-play announcing on what's the fights happening, those kind of things. Again, there's belts. I can even customize these. I can create new belts and add new belts in there and stuff like that. So that's how it works, man. Let me know. Submit a name. It don't even have to be you. Just submit a cool name, a player that you want to watch a career go out. Make it like, you can make it funny. You can make it badass. Whatever you're feeling, man. I'm excited for this. So let's get it.